Guys, so I've got a leakage in my passenger side footwell in my GTR. So basically I'm also missing the seal for the passenger side, so I'll show you on here. So the black trim, as you call it, is missing on the passenger side. Now I'll show you on the footwell, which is soaked. So if you have a GTR and have a similar problem, then leave a comment down below. So in here, if you pull that, you will see literally water. Look how much water has collected, literally. You can even put a fish in there and it'll start swimming. So it will start getting mold, as you can see, mold growing on the cover because of the water. Now this whole carpet is soaked. Now water seems to be coming from up there. Okay, so getting rid of the water, I would use a sponge. Now if you can think of a better way of taking it out, be my guest. So this I just got from Poundland. It's just a matter of getting in there, soaking up the water and squeezing it out. So put a comment down below if you can think of a way to get the water out a lot quicker. Obviously, okay, so now if you peel the carpet off, push that back in, and if you can see here, a bit of water coming from here as well. Now this could be another point of entry for water to get in. Now if I move this about, there is water. So what I'll do is I'm going to seal this up. So I'm going to seal this around the edges, and then if I peel this one off, I will seal that area there as well, so anything coming in is gonna get sealed. Just gonna put the torch on, just give you a bit of a better view. There we go. There's a bit of water there, so I'll seal around that area. So seal all around there and the edges there, as well as up there. So I've also managed to seal using the silicone adhesive and sealant on the bit where I think it may be coming from, just there. So I've just sealed around the edges, so make sure no other water goes in, because it will go in and then dribble down, soaking up the carpet and everything. So that is how the water gets in and ruins your carpet. comes off. So now, as you can see, we've got the battery there. Now this bit here, this is where the water was leaking in. So what I've done is I have put some sealant so the water does not get through there and wet the footwell. Now so when the water goes in there, it seems to be coming from up there. Right, so after getting the 2 bolts off on the back side here, one there, one there, then you move it a bit center like that. So before you detach any of the wires, which I'll show you, let's move it back. So you have wires down here. Now before removing that, you must take the battery out. Not take it out, but you must unplug the car battery and leave it for about 10 to 15 minutes so you don't set off the airbags, the seat airbags. Now 4 connections that you need to unplug on the passenger side. So as you can see there, the yellow one, this one here is the side airbag connector. This one is the clip to the seat frame that needs disconnecting from this clip. Then you have this white one, which is the POS, and also you've got another one, I think right at the bottom. I don't know if you can see it. It's a larger white connector, which is the seat heater that you'll have to disconnect. So that's 4 connectors that will need disconnecting in order to take the seat out. So we've taken the bolts, the 2 front and the back. So before disconnecting, just move the seat, just about there, so it's easier to just remove it. Okay, so just gonna have to disconnect. So before disconnecting, undo both windows so we don't hit it, and then we'll disconnect the seats, the seat connector. So to remove the rear seat, you have these clips on either side. That will just come off. You just have to pull it, and then you have these bolts on either side. So for that, 14. So you actually need a 14mm, not a 15. Okay, so this last one was a bit of a pain to get off. So managed to take it off. That's the heater, seat heater plug. So you definitely need this tool here, and I'll show you what is left. There we go. So I initially thought this bit I had to remove from this bit, but actually these two are together, so try not to break it, guys, if you're doing it. So this bit stays on, and now I can safely take the seats out. Okay. So put a mat or something to protect the Okay guys, so seats are out. Now I can access the carpet and dry it off properly. So to remove this one here, guys, underneath here is a black handle. You just pull it. Now if you pull it, this should come off just like that. Here we go. Now I can access the back and the front and properly dry it off. Right. Okay, so in order to remove this, you need one of these. Just push it in, that pops off. This one, push it in, that should pop off. Same again. Oh, Jesus. Right. Just push that in. This one you're going to push it that way, so it should pop off. Trying to hold this and the light doesn't really help. Okay, there we go. That just comes off just like that, nice and easy. So after undoing that, see, this just comes off. Then I can just peel this. Now have a feel of that. That is soaked. That is soaked. Right. So what we have in here is this foam. See in there? There is water in here, and God knows what that is in there. So I can properly dry this out. Right, so I've got the dehumidifier, which has collected quite a bit of water. I had to empty it about 3 times. It's a really good machine to suck all the moisture out. Also, because the carpet was soaked, got the heater to dry it out. So this was pretty much filled with water on both sides, and then and the rear back seat as well, so that was filled with water. So I've got that all dried up. I used tissue to soak up the water in this bit, because in order to get this off, you have to take this metal thing off. So I just got my hand underneath here, use the tissue to dry it out. So the last bit is drying this front carpet. So water was coming in from there as well, so I've got that sealed up with silicone sealant. There you go, as you can see. So that's pretty much just a drying bit, and now and then just putting back the seat back in. So it's a bit of a mess at the moment. Okay, time to put everything back. So you put these ones first, put the compartment in first, and then make sure you push these back. Now these bits go inside these holes, so it just connects in like so, all the way around. Just make sure they all go in. I've managed to snap it. There we go. These just go in like so, around the edges. Make sure the carpet lines up. Now this thing here, pull it out. Now this clip goes in that gap. In it goes, and that will just clips in. Now this connection bit here, it's pretty much just sits like that. Now these panel bits, okay, so these sort of just so after fitting the bolts for the seat belt, make sure it's working. Pull it out a bit and then pull. Yeah, it's all working. Right, so this little bit goes in here. So this just clips in like so. So that's clipped in. Next thing, put the seats. Take that out. There we go. Get the seat belt out. That will go in. Now that will go in, and on here this bit will clip in like that. So that is in. Now next thing, that is not going to come out. Just double check. These little bits, you dip it into these two holes. So dip in first, and then the back two will just clip, 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 and that is it. just like that. Now, next thing, is putting this clip, so this bit will go in there. There we go. Just whack it in.